Hey, my name's Jussam, and my situation takes place at my work. I work as a picker at Adult Toy Mega Store. Yay! But before we get into all that, we're first going to learn some warehouse jargon. Woo! Let's go. We generate things called waves, which is when all the orders that have been placed by customers are compiled together, and then we, the picker-packers, we go out and we pick the order, sort the order, and then pack the order. Now that that's out of the way, let's get on to the actual situation. Something to note about the situation is that we had a new manager and a new picker-packer start, and our new manager didn't view the current science the previous manager had put in place as the most efficient way to ensure the queue was at its smallest by the end of the working day. To achieve this, he proposed we start to generate waves after 4 o'clock, which was something we hadn't previously been doing, largely due to most of the picker-packers finishing at 4, but also the courier's last pickup for the day was also 4 o'clock. But this new manager and picker-packer had decided to stay on till 5 o'clock instead. This then left the newer employees to their own devices for an hour. But the picker-packer did start to follow the new manager's science he had put in place and generated a wave after 4 o'clock. But unfortunately, this is where the problem starts. After he had done that, he was then called over by the manager to help him move pallets as cleaning was high on his list of priorities. The picker now had a decision to make: pick the wave or help the manager. He ended up helping the manager, which resulted in the wave not getting picked. I believe his decision was made in an uncertain environment due to him being a new employee, but if I had made the decision, it would have been made in a certain environment, as I had worked there long enough to know what the outcomes would have been. For example, helping the manager would have the outcome of the wave not being picked that day, and not helping the manager would have the outcome of the wave being picked and the manager then going and asking another employee to help him. I also believe this decision was influenced by status effects, because at work we have a hierarchy, and as a newer picker-packer, this may have created a potential barrier for him to feel like he could effectively communicate with the manager. So instead of telling the manager that he couldn't help him and had a wave to pick, he chose to be compliant with what the manager wanted and went and helped him when he should have not helped him, which would have stopped the problem from occurring in the first place. Due to the picker's decision to help the manager, when I came in to work in the morning, I didn't realise there was a wave that hadn't been picked. So I generated a new wave and I went and picked those orders instead. And the mistake wasn't picked up until 6 days later, when majority of the people in the organisation were scratching their heads as to why there were 12 orders in the queue that haven't been picked or dispatched, as this problem hadn't occurred before. Needless to say, I now have something new to look out for if this problem happens again, to stop it from becoming a problem for the higher-ups. And also, as I'm the person who trains the new picker-packers, this is something new that I can teach them, so this won't happen again. We also now all finish work at the same time, so I can continuously supervise the picker-packers so this problem does not happen again. Thanks for listening to my story. Peace out. See you in tutorial.